It was Holocaust Remembrance Day yesterday, and this year some are speaking out about the use of disturbing imagery by some protesting public health measures. That includes the suggestion that COVID restrictions could be compared to restrictions Jewish people lived under in Nazi Germany. Let's show you some examples. Last year in Rome, some protesters wore a yellow star as they denounced a plan for a COVID health pass. That star was the symbol Jews were forced to wear in Nazi Germany. When the city of Anchorage, Alaska, considered a mask mandate, some opponents also wore those stars. And this week, the man on the right was wearing a yellow star while driving to the protest in Ottawa. We asked Holocaust survivors and a Holocaust educator to explain how all of that makes them feel.
When I see the misuse of anti-Semitic tropes or images and words associated with the Holocaust, I really feel it desecrates and distorts the memory of one of the greatest crimes against humanity in human history. My name is Michael Levitt, and I'm the president and CEO of the Canadian Friends of Simon Wiesenthal Centre for Holocaust Studies. In our work with survivors, we are hearing from so many of them who are trying to process and understand how they can be seeing these images from protests where the yellow star and the swastika are being used. This provides such immense hurt to so many of them because they watched their families and their lives being ripped apart under those symbols and under the Nazi regime, that to see it being used and manipulated in such a way, again, it's appalling.
With the COVID shots, you're not being fully informed and you're not being given a choice.
I'm Gershon Wullinger. As an infant, was taken to a transit camp in Holland called Westerbork. From there to Bergen-Belsen in Germany, where I was liberated from in 1945 by the Russians. When I see these comparisons, it's traumatic to hear that, because it really makes a mockery of my history. It makes a mockery of the Holocaust. It's an insult to the Holocaust. People were murdered for who they were. People were treated as cockroaches, and people live in a democracy. People have decided to be either get a vaccination or not. People are living in a democracy here. So to at all compare the death of 6 million Jews, there is absolutely no comparison.
The yellow star is because I'm being viciously persecuted.
My name's Saul Naiman. I'm a Holocaust survivor. When I see somebody on a COVID protest wearing a yellow star, I just can't understand what kind of a message they're trying to convey. The yellow star was a symbol of degrading the Jewish people. One of the steps in the development of the Holocaust process. The yellow star was one of the symbols, comparable, for example, to the tattoos that so many prisoners had on their arms. And there's, again, absolutely nothing that compares with the indignity of that yellow star. And what that has to do with COVID, or how that can be identified as a protest of COVID is beyond me. I find it to be degrading.
Hi, my name is Nate Leipziger. My family was lost. My mother and my sister were murdered in Auschwitz, together with the rest of my extended family. Today, the people who are trying to put on a yellow star, they can take it off, and that's the end of the story. We could not do that. If we took it off, we're sure to meet with our death. The comparison has no basis in truth.
Well, in Germany, the city of Berlin is cracking down on the appropriation of that symbol. Police have been authorized to document and confiscate Yellow Star badges, saying it trivializes the Holocaust and can be classified as secondary anti-Semitism.